Right guys, this is a little build I've been working on for a bit lately. It's actually one I've been kind of enjoying. It's unique-ish, not really at all. It's pretty much an old build, I'm just using it with Dod-Regnbue. I'm not very good at sniping. So the one thing that Dod-Regnbue allows me to do is get pretty decent-ish damage with headshots. It's no White Death, Mantis or Nemesis. So if you are someone who is pretty proficient as a sniper and can land consistent headshots, then thank you for coming, but this build is not going to help you in any way, shape or form. This is for people like me who struggle looking down the scope in the first place. So yeah, this build allows me to, one, do some pretty decent-ish damage if I hit a headshot, but if not, I can just pretty much keep clicking, clickety-clickety-click. I get armor whenever I reload. The armor allows me to heal a bit with the fixer drone, and the end result is not a bad little setup. It is, like I said, nothing compared to some of the headshot builds you can get with White Death, Mantis, Nemesis, etc, etc. However, it is pretty good. You can pretty much tell what it is already from the buffs that I have active. Like I said, it's Dod-Regnbue with Pristine Example, because you can see the focus icon, as well as 4-piece aces and 8s. Now the rolls on it are a bit different-ish, kind of, and the reason I've done it in this manner is silly. However, if you are wanting to try this out but don't like the way I've got the rolls, obviously feel free to have things rolled out how you wish. However, I will recommend, because of how darn annoying the recoil is on this weapon, I would recommend having at least 3 weapon handling rolls just to help you keep it under control. If you're a lot better at managing the recoil, obviously you do you, just my own personal suggestion. And this guy running back and forth is, look, what is he doing? He's just back and forth and back and forth and back. Just want to go cut him now, just cut you, go away, bye. Anyway, it's pretty handy, it's good fire rate, pretty decent-ish DPS, good survivability because of the reload mechanic, and you can actually get to about 6 and a bit million on a headshot crit, which I don't feel is too bad. It's quite comparable to a Focus M1A build, just with an SVD, exotic SVD, and I'm using aces with it because aces works quite well with marksman rifles, ironically. Weird, isn't it? Anyway, enough blabbering, I suppose. Let's have a look at the build. But first, just to sort of show the damage, so this is headshots. You can kind of see the focus ticking as well as the Dod-Regnbue buff. That's really annoying to say. For every headshot I get 2% weapon damage and 5% headshot damage, not headshot, every time I hit an enemy. 2% weapon damage, 5% headshot damage, up to a max of 20 stacks. That's 40% weapon damage and a grand total of 100% headshot damage. We've also got a pretty good amount of headshot damage anyway because of aces, the way we're built and set up, and blah de blah de blah. Now to show the rolls, bear with me, okay? Have faith. Okay, so we have the gift, Pristine Example, 4-piece aces. Now I have weapon handling on here with crit chance on the mask. The other 3 pieces are basically weapon damage and then crit chance. The chest and backpack are both weapon damage, crit chance, weapon handling, and I have 3 mods: mask, backpack, chest for critical hit damage. This gives us a pretty decent amount of weapon damage, which will also go up by 40%. 50% crit chance. We have about 80% critical hit damage, but that is made up for with the buff from Pristine Example, the buff from Dread Edict itself, as well as the buffs from Aces and 8s, and then our headshot damage is a substantial 281%, I believe it was. Anyway, that just about does it. Just to remind you of the talent of Dread Edict: shooting stuff gives stacks, stacks give weapon damage, reloading removes stacks and gives armor. It's useful. Try it out. Not the best build going, but it's a bit of fun. You might like it. Good luck, have fun, and don't die. It's bad for the health.